They called it a layoff. I'm calling it the best thing that ever happened to me. But I wasn't always able to say that. You see, 6 months ago, wow, it's been 6 months. Yes, I got laid off from my TV job unexpectedly. And I remember sitting there like, okay, what now? Not even a question, just what now? Well, this is what's happened since. Now, I'm not going to name names. It doesn't matter. What matters is that one day I had a job at a place that felt like it meant something. Like I was finally in a room next to the work I actually wanted to do, and then I didn't. And the thing about an unexpected layoff that nobody really talks about, it's not just the money, it's the identity. Like I had been somebody who worked at a network. I had a title, I had a calendar full of shoots and meetings and a reason to get dressed every day. And then overnight, I was just Joe Beth, which sounds fine until you realize how much of yourself you had wrapped up in that other thing. And I won't pretend I handled it gracefully. I didn't. I was messed up. Like the first few weeks were strange. I was applying to things, talking to people, doing all the right moves on the outside. But inside, I was numb. Because here's what kept coming back to me. I already had Still Eating Good. I had already built something. Like, it already existed. And somehow I had still been showing up somewhere else every single day, putting my best energy into somebody else's vision. Like, why did I need their validation so badly? Why did having that job feel like proof that I was actually legit when I had already been making work that my community, my people, my family, friends actually watched and felt seen by? That messed me up for a minute. And honestly, it still does sometimes. But here's what happened when I stopped waiting to feel ready. I stopped throwing myself a pity party and I just got to work. I planned, I wrote, I filmed, I edited, I published 10 Still Eating Good episodes, 10 weeks straight, back to back to back. And then after that, wrapped up season 1, I locked in around 10 paid partnerships with brands and people who actually believe in real, authentic storytelling, work that I am genuinely proud of. I've been writing emails, proposals, negotiating budgets and rates, and having real conversations with attorneys about formalizing SEG Media as a proper business entity, you know, like contracts and talking about protections and the things that actually matches the vision. It's wild to even think about all that. Well, none of that happened while I was at that network. All of it happened after. And I don't say that to perform gratitude that I don't fully feel yet. I say it because the evidence is just right there. Like the version of me that was free to build, baby, she has been moving. But I want to be honest, though. I'm not standing here or sitting here in my car fully healed with a nice bow on it. There are days where the uncertainty of doing this independently just kind of hits different. You know, where I miss that paycheck that just showed up, where I catch myself wondering, am I building something real or am I just trying to convince myself I am because the other option is too scary to sit with? I think about the people I worked with, the things that I learned, and I don't regret that chapter. I needed to be pushed out of it, apparently, because I don't think I was going to leave on my own. Not yet, at least. And I'll say this too. I haven't heard from a single one of them since I left. Not one. Sometimes the environment you're in tells you exactly what it thought of you the moment you're no longer useful to it. Whew, let that sink in. Sometimes the environment you're in tells you exactly what it thought of you the moment you are no longer useful to it. That is deep. It's true. That's information, and I'm keeping it. But what I know for sure, 6 months in, 6 months since my layoff, is that I am not the same person who randomly picked up that phone call unexpectedly on a Friday afternoon. That person was still waiting for permission, still looking for a room to be fully led into, still measuring herself by how close she was to other people's platforms. This version today, oh, she's building the room. She's the one who's deciding who gets a seat. Still eating good. It's not a side project. It's not just a passion project. It's not just content, okay? This is a real production business. It is a media company. It's documentation of cultures and communities that deserve to be seen. And I am the one who gets to make that happen. They didn't fire me. They freed me. And I can honestly sit here and say thank you for that. Honestly, it didn't take me that long to see it that way. So I'm rambling, I'm yapping for you guys. If you are in a layoff right now or you just got out of one, I'm not here to tell you it's a blessing in disguise. Not yet. Let yourself feel what you need to feel first. Okay? But I will say this. Sometimes the life you were supposed to be living was already there, already waiting. You just had to lose the other thing first.